Hey guys, we're at MWC 2019 and there are a ton of products here. Now we did our best phones of MWC 2019. Make sure you head over to our website and our YouTube channel to check that out. But this is the overall best products of MWC 2019. And of course, a lot of these are going to be phones, but there were a lot of other innovative products here as well. So we're just gonna go down the list and give you a brief summary of the coolest stuff we saw. So first we've got the Huawei Mate X, which is their foldable device. It is also a 5G device. It basically packs the ethos of MWC into one big phone, and it folds out into this giant 8-inch tablet. It's just super innovative and super cool, and we're really excited to see that phone later this year. Now we've got a company that we don't actually see that often at MWC. This is Microsoft with the HoloLens 2. And this is more targeted towards enterprise customers, but what's pretty interesting about this is they've been able to expand the field of view that you can actually see the AR scene in. Last year we tested out the original HoloLens, and while it was really cool, you only had a small field of view that you were actually able to kind of experience the AR environment in. Now it's a lot bigger, they made it a lot easier to wear, it is back-loaded instead of front-loaded, so it feels more even on your face, and you can flip it up kind of like a welding mask, so that's a little bit fun, and it just makes it a little bit more comfortable. And next we've got another phone. It wouldn't really be MWC without talking about a ton of phones. We've got the Nokia 9. And this phone is really crazy because it's got 5 cameras on the back. We've seen a lot of triple camera setups at MWC 2019, but this has 5 cameras, 3 monochrome sensors and 2 color sensors. So if you're really into photography, I think this is gonna be a really interesting device. The next thing isn't even really a product, but it is an innovation from Oppo. They've made this new thing that is a 10x optical zoom using a periscope. And you're actually able to put this in smartphone cameras. Now, they didn't say what the next phone that is going to use this is, but we did get to test it out a little bit, and it's actually really impressive. You can zoom in without pretty much losing any detail. It's not using AI, it is purely optical zoom. Moving down the device list, we've got another phone from Sony. This is the Sony Xperia One. And the big news about this phone is that it is moving to a 21:9 aspect ratio. That is a cinema-like aspect ratio, which you would kind of expect from Sony because they're this company that is all about making TVs, all about making cameras. And we haven't really been able to use the device that much yet, but we are getting a review unit coming soon.
And just a quick note that our MWC coverage is brought to you by Digit Daily, your daily dose of tech straight to your inbox. Check out the description below to learn more.
Next, we've got the Samsung Galaxy S10, and of course, it was announced at Unpacked 2019 just a few days ago. We are actually using it right now. We are reviewing this phone. So far, it is really nice. It's got the Snapdragon 855, pretty much everything you'd come to expect from Samsung, a headphone jack, IP68 water resistance. We're really excited to show you our final thoughts on this phone, so stay tuned for that. Now we've got the Huawei MateBook X Pro, and we saw this last year. It was also called the MateBook X Pro, but what they've done this year is pretty much refreshed it. They've added a new CPU, they've added a new GPU from NVIDIA, and they've kind of added these different little software features like being able to swipe down on the screen with 3 fingers to take a screenshot, as well as adding Thunderbolt 3 4-lane ports to all of the USB-C ports, so you can actually attach an eGPU to this and get the full throughput of a GPU. And moving down the device list, we've got the Samsung Galaxy Fold. This is Samsung's answer to the foldable smartphone problem. And we still haven't really got to see how this phone folds and unfolds. There are a couple promotional videos talking about it, but we haven't actually been able to touch it yet. And we really want to do that. We'll probably be getting it in the next couple of months. It comes out in April, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And now I've got the Xiaomi 20-watt wireless charging pad. And this is pretty exciting. It's actually just an accessory that was announced with the Mi 9. But the reason it's exciting is because this is pretty much the highest watt wireless charging pad that we've seen so far. And a lot of people are releasing high watt chargers, like Huawei released a 55-watt charger that pairs with the Huawei Mate X. But to get a high watt wireless charging pad is really exciting because that means that you can actually finally start charging your phone pretty quickly just by wireless charging it. Next, we've got the Xiaomi Mi Mix 3 5G. And this is interesting because we actually saw the Mi Mix 3 come out a few months ago, but now they've added 5G to the phone and they've added a Snapdragon 855. So that makes this like a better phone. But the big deal here is that Xiaomi is actually making this only a couple $100 more, even less than $200 more than the original Mi Mix 3. So we're really excited that you're gonna be able to get 5G technology at a relatively low price, especially when most manufacturers are jacking up the price of all these phones just by adding 5G to them. So that was the absolute best stuff that we saw here at MWC 2019. Thank you for coming along with us for all of our coverage here. I hope you enjoyed it. We have a ton more stuff coming in the future. There's all these phones are gonna start releasing over the next couple months. So we got review after review after review coming. So make sure you stay tuned to both the website and our YouTube channel, and I will catch you in the next video.